Right, I've got my cup of tea. It's time to answer some of your questions that you asked me. Hello. Right. Some of the questions. Let's see what we have got. Because I actually didn't expect to get quite a amount of questions, but I did. Right. First one I got is by a guy called the Merger or Mooger. He asked us, when will you get that King Conqueror CD? Which one? But just to quickly answer your question, in the process I'm debating which CDs to buy at the moment. But one of them at the top of the list is America's Most Haunted by King Conqueror. Been listening to a few stuff on YouTube and on their MySpace and also on their Facebook, and it's sounding. I think that's definitely a CD I want to add to my collection. Let's see, what else have we got? We got Straight Edge Deadman, who asked me, what do I prefer, death metal or deathcore? That's a really good question, my friend. To be honest, I'm very evenly balanced with death metal and deathcore. If I find a death metal band, pardon me, if I find a death metal band that I really like, I'll have one of my pretty much rules of when I'm looking for new music is I'll have to find a deathcore band pretty much as soon as I find that I like that band. It's just one of my rules to keep it evenly balanced because, as some of you know, I love deathcore and death metal. So, like as you can see, at the moment I'm wearing a Born of Osiris shirt, which you've seen before. But to kind of even it out, I've got Cannibal Corpse wristband and Behemoth wristband. Yeah, to kind of even it out. But I can't choose between them because, in some ways, deathcore, it was started by death metal. Like metalcore and death metal came together, or it was hardcore death metal, I don't know. So them two genres came together and created deathcore. So I like both of them, and some of my favourite artists from death metal and some of my favourite artists from deathcore. I really couldn't choose, mate, but I couldn't really. So sorry about that. If that didn't answer the question. Another one from Gormort. He asked me, how do you like Cryptopsy? I like Cryptopsy. I've heard a bunch of stuff from them in the very past, from both their albums, Blasphemy Made Flesh and None So Vile. I've heard some tracks from those albums, and from my eyes, it sounds really, really good. It's classical death metal, which I really like, as you know, because I was in the last question that I love death metal, and it's a really good artist, and probably might end up getting a CD or both of them in the future. Another one from Madison of Heaven. He says, how did I get into WWE? Interesting. I got into WWE because my brother had a few action figures. My older brother, when we were young, he had a few action figures like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and stuff like that. And that kind of led us on to like wrestling. He lent us a video, I think it was No Mercy 1999. Watched that video, and then I really liked it, and then got myself a video called Vengeance 2001, where the first Undisputed Champion was crowned, which was Chris Jericho. I'm sorry if I've spoiled it for you, but yeah. And then I've got a few DVDs. I've got I'm just looking at my shelf now. I've got Unforgiven 2002. I've got Rey Mysterio 619, the first DVD of his, which is a really good DVD. And I've got Armageddon 2004, which is probably my latest one that I've got, because I bought it not so long ago, and I came across that to buy that one because of the final DVD, New Year's Revolution 2004, and it was in the advert for that, and I thought, looks a good one, so I'll buy it. So that's that. But yeah, Connor Jobs asked us, I think he asked us this because I mentioned it in the Any Questions video. What do you think will win the fight, a polar bear or a grizzly bear? Depends on where the fight takes place. Probably if it was in the Antarctic, the polar bear would win. But if it was, say, in the Amazon rainforest or wherever grizzly bears hang around, probably it's a grizzly. So, but if it was in the city centre, I don't know, but I would love to see it. And then next one from wrestling fan. No, sorry. Right, Dean448 asks us, do I like any other music genres? Yes, I do. I like all sorts of genres. There's always some artists that I like from a genre. I like a bit of rap, like not 50 Cent. Sorry, I like a bit of 50 Cent occasionally. I love Exhibit, Chamillionaire, Ice Cube, NWA, and all those sort of rap artists I really like. I kind of like a bit of dance music every once in a while, like dubstep stuff like Big Chocolate. I'll listen to that occasionally, but that's probably about it. And I do like a bit of rock stuff like Nickelback and stuff like that, just to spice me not me collection, like spice up me bread a little bit, But I like rap and a bit of rock, so that's that. And then DMU 555 asks, I'm in America and I've also currently discovered I have a taste for older English death metal. When I think of bands like Bolt Thrower and Carcass. Interesting. Well, Bolt Thrower, I've only listened to on the odd occasion when I saw Infidel Amsterdam's video. I think it was response to Senor Bivens. He put down British band Bolt Thrower, and I listened to them, and after that I didn't really pay much attention to them. But in that time, it did sound really, really good. And who knows, maybe in the not so distant future, I might end up paying some cash and going buying it, maybe one Bolt Thrower CD just to experience it, if you know what I mean. And as for Carcass, they are a band that I've been meaning to listen to, but I haven't really had a chance to. But who knows, maybe after the video I'll go and give them a listen. But I probably might like them, because Carcass are one of the best death metal bands, as I've heard from other people. And also the guitarist is Michael Amott, I think it is, and he's the guitarist for Arch Enemy, so it might be awesome, might not be, so that's all I can say to that. And I think I got one more question from, I think it was Dame448 in, I think it was an inbox message. And let me just say, it's not a very wise idea for any of you to inbox message, because if you want it to be private, then I'm obviously going to say it in the next question video, so just leave it in a comment in either of my videos, and then I'll straight instantly get back to you. Right, and I'm just clicking on my YouTube now. Sorry if it's taking so long, and because it's taking so long, I'll take a little drink. Right. if I could be a mythical creature, what would you be and why? Well, I'm not really into knowing all sorts of mythical beasts. I know odd few like Cerberus, a dragon, Cyclops, and stuff like that. But I would probably either be a dragon, or probably that half hawk, half lion thing from Harry Potter or whatever it's called. Some I can't remember what it was called, and if you know, just leave it in the comments below. But to be specific, I would be the Hungarian Horntail, the one from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which Harry faces. So because that one looks mean, so I'll probably be that one. Now, I think that's the end of the questions and answers video. Remember, any questions you want to ask us about any certain bands, any certain genres, and all that sort of stuff, and I just heard my knuckles crack there. Any at all, just leave it in a comment below or on the video, any questions. So, yeah, I'll see you until the next one, and keep your questions coming. I like to answer them. Well, keep them in actual content, not say, what, do you like GLS or something like that? So, no. Anyways, I'll see you until the next video, and I don't know what it'll be, but see you later.